Heyo, what is going on YouTube? It's your boy Dano here, and today I'm just going to bring you a quick and simple class setup video. Go over some of the classes that I use in League Play and generally in Icons tournament, 360 Icons tournaments, game battles, stuff like that. Obviously, some of the League Play stuff is banned if you're playing GB variant, but we generally play MLG variant. So with that being said, let me show you my classes. My first class for Search and Destroy, MSMC with Quick Draw Long Barrel, Flak Jacket Lightweight, Toughness, Cold Blooded, and Dead Silence. This is a class that I mainly use if I need a submachine gun and the enemy team is using either a lot of dual bands on their snipers, MMSs, anything like that. This is generally the class that I'll go to. My next class that I use is generally only used for Plaza. I very, very rarely will use it outside of Plaza Search and Destroy. And that is Flak Jacket Lightweight Toughness, Dead Silence Extreme Conditioning, MSMC Long Barrel, and then of course again the Quick Draw Handle. It just allows you to get the first shots off. Next class is an MMS class. I won't use this unless we're getting MMS constantly, and this is actually it's a pain in the ass class. I wouldn't want to play against it, but you've got to do what you got to do. On this class, I've got the M8 with FMJ and adjustable stock. I've got Toughness, Cold Blooded, so that they can't see me on their MMS. And then Dead Silence, I'm running Overkill on that one with MSMC with the millimeter scanner. So on this class, basically what I'm doing is I'm MMSing through walls with that, and then once I acquire my target, if they're planting the bomb, defusing the bomb, whatever the situation may be, I switch over to my M8, and then I use the FMJ so that I can get, hopefully a 1 or 2 burst through the wall with the FMJ on. Next class is my Assault Rifle Search and Destroy class, M8 with Reflex Quick Draw, Reflex Stock and FMJ. FMJ for this one is solely for, shooting through bombs and stuff like that. I've got a concussion on this class, B23R secondary, just in case I get any close range gunfights. Lightweight Toughness, Dead Silence, again, pretty standard on all my classes. My final Search and Destroy class is DSR 50 with a dual band, and then I've got Overkill on this one with MSMC on it. That way I've got a good long range, I've got a good close range weapon. I'm running Lightweight, Cold Blooded, Toughness on this, and then Dead Silence with the Smoke Nade as well. What I do with this class generally is I throw the Smoke Grenade out, and then I obviously use the dual band to look through that. If an enemy team is sniping and looking through their smoke, they're not going to be able to see me because of the Cold Blooded, and so that's why I really like this class. It kind of puts the advantage in my favor. Take a look at my hardpoint classes. Start up at the top here. Scorpion Evo. This is more or less if the enemy team's chucking EMPs and stuff like that. I've got Quick Draw Long Barrel and Fast Mag just because you're constantly running out of bullets with the Scorpion. Flak Jacket, Hardwired Toughness, and Dexterity so that you're quicker to pull the gun up. Again, that's more or less just the EMP class. If we're getting EMP'd a lot, I don't really use it that often. This is my main class that I generally run. MSMC Long Barrel Quick Draw, B23R secondary, Flak Jacket Toughness, Dexterity Tac Mask, and a Smoke Nade. This is the class that I use if I'm actually sitting on the hills on hardpoint. And it works really well, especially the Smoke Nade. It makes it super easy to clear out hills. This is a new class that I'm trying out. My team's trying to get me to start anchoring, so we'll see what happens with that. It's M8 with Stock and Reflex. I'm running Flak Jacket Toughness, Dexterity with an EMP Nade, and then I'm running Overkill with a Remington. Whether or not I'm going to start anchoring is still kind of up for debate, but I like having the Remington so that I can still use I can still break hills if I need to and sit on hills if I need to with the Remington, and it works out pretty good that way. So that's that. Next class is the AN94. This is actually pretty much just a strictly anchoring class. AN94, Reflex, Stock, B23R secondary, and then Flak Jacket Toughness, Tac Mask, Extreme Conditioning, and then I'm running a trophy. What I generally do is I'll throw the trophy on the hill. That way, whoever my OBJ players are, they're safe on the hill for at least 2 grenades or whatever it is. And then I'll just kind of sit back and try and hold the spawns for us. Next class is my shotgun class. I generally only use this on hijacked hardpoint. That's one of the only. I guess there's certain hills on certain maps that are decent, but hijacked hardpoint I use this more or less the whole time. It's obviously the Remington long barrel laser sight, lightweight toughness, dexterity, extreme conditioning, and then I've got a grenade and then a smoke grenade just to kind of help break hills and stuff like that. Let's take a look. I've got one more class set. It's capture the flag. I'll go to the top. This is my main CTF class, MSMC quick draw long barrel. Pretty much what I run on every MSMC class. I'm dead set on it. I really believe in those two attachments. I think they're awesome. Lightweight flak jacket, toughness, extreme conditioning, and tac mask. The main purpose for this class is obviously going to be running flags. I've got the flak jacket on there to protect from nades or anything like that. And then tac mask would be so that I'm not getting flashed and stunned constantly. Well, not as bad, I guess, you know, if they're trying to stop me and I am running the flag. So that's my main flag running class. My M8 class here is more for support, getting cutoffs and stuff like that for my team if I'm not running flags. So it's M8 adjustable stock reflex. Again, pretty standard attachments. I won't really run anything else on my ARs. B23R secondary, again, close range gunfights. Flak jacket, toughness, extreme conditioning, and dexterity with a concussion. And then this is actually more or less, yeah, it's exactly the same class. Everything's perks are the same, everything. Just a different gun, just a different assault rifle. This one's the AN94. Same attachments as the M8, but just the AN94. Sometimes the M8 feels off for me, so I'll switch to the AN. This is my EMP class, even though it's not an EMP on there anymore. This is if the enemy team has sentry guns or anything like that. I actually switched it up. Obviously, MSMC, long barrel, quick draw, lightweight toughness, extreme conditioning, and then engineer. This is something I've been trying out, and I still kind of have mixed opinions on it. A lot of teams, reputable teams, good teams, are running trophies on top of trophies on top of trophies with their sentry guns, so you can't really EMP them. So I'm trying this out with the engineer and black hat. If you can get within a reasonable amount of range, you can actually hack the enemy equipment. So the sentry gun, not hack it, but you can destroy the sentry gun without having to worry about 600 trophies around the sentry gun and stuff like that. So this works out, and then a nade just for whatever reason. This class, I don't even know why it says Vector. I changed it recently. Scorpion Evo, long barrel, quick draw handle, lightweight flak jacket, toughness, extreme conditioning, and dexterity. And again, this is just kind of another flag running class if my MSMC is not working. This game's so connection based that sometimes guns don't work for me, and if I switch it up, it may be mental, but it works. You know, as far as if I don't think something's working, then I'm just going to do that. I'm going to switch guns, and again, I mean, the mental edge, whether or not it's actually working better, if I think it's going to work better, I'm going to do a little bit better. So with that being said, those are my classes. Thank you for tuning in. If you enjoyed the video, if you have any comments, suggestions, anything like that, leave them in the comments. And as always, please rate, comment, subscribe.